Welcome, everyone. My name is Marilyn Wagner. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you this Thursday, September 1st from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. I want to welcome each and every one of you, whether you've joined me before or not, you are welcome to our group here. As usual, I have a few things to mention to you before I show you the card I'm going to make today, and I will share the dimensions with you. I'll also share it in the description of the video afterwards so that you can always have it. And it's quick and easy, but I thought it was really kind of a neat design, and I'm making it with two different color combinations so you can see the difference, and I'll just show you how quick and easy it goes together. So it involves the Dragonfly stamp set and punch. But before I get there, on my screen you can see, hopefully, the Stampin' Staycation information. I just want to remind you that our registrations are open for that. We have a number of people who have registered, and presumably some of you will be on here, but there's always room for more. It is a virtual event held on the evening of the 23rd and all day on the Saturday. You can watch as you want to. You can watch it all straight through. There are breaks in between. We do 6 presentations. There's 3 of us, Lily and Joanne and I, and we each do 2. Plus, we have some tip videos. We have a secret stamping with just after lunch, and just lots of fun. We just thoroughly enjoy bringing this to you, and hopefully you enjoy what we do. So I'm just going to switch a few screens here as well to share with you a few things Stampin' Up! Has introduced today, September 1st. We have weekly specials for the month of September. So these are some of the items that are available this week on a discount. You can see craft envelopes and cards, some dies, metallic, brushed metallic, craft gift boxes. Sorry, trying to read what's there and talk at the same time. This one, the Splendid Day paper, I think is wonderful. More craft note cards, more embellishments, and there is one more. Just let me get to that screen, which has the Snowfall Accents puffed paint, some ribbon, more specialty paper, the linen, and some brads. So lots of things for you to get at a discount there. And be sure and check back to all the social media that we do advertise on, because each week there will be something different, and we don't know what it is till it gets there. So a great thing from there. There are a couple other specials for the month of September. I'll highlight those in the coming weeks so that you don't miss out on those. But you can see my host code going across the bottom there. If you order from me, I would appreciate you using it if your order is under $200. If it's over $200, you get the rewards. So keep that in mind. Classes that I do have, Christmas card classes, the second Thursday of the month. They're all on Zoom, and anyone in Canada can join. Just let me know early enough so that I can get the kits to you, because I do send out kits. I can't send out stamped images, but I use lots of dies and punches and designer paper for those. I have a monthly card class the third Wednesday of the month, again done on Zoom, so you can certainly join in for that and bring your friends. There's lots of room with it being on Zoom, and I'd love to have more people join. And our Friday class, Friday with Zoom with Friends class, I call it something different every week, I think. But this is one where we take turns being teacher, instruct a different kind of card, but most of the time we just have a great time getting together to create cards. We have a number of people who they can't get their stuff. I sent out an email Thursday morning with the description and the sizes and for you to cut paper. But if you don't get it done, come and join us anyway. We really enjoy being together. And we've had people say, I was really having a down day, but you guys have picked me up lots. So it's great, and we'd love to have you join us. So hopefully you'll do that somewhere along the line too. Okay, so I'll get rid of those. Going to go and see. I see there's some comments. Good to see you there, Betty, Roz, Diana, Linda, Bonnie. Good, good, good. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. And as always, I love reading your comments. I'll try to read them as I go. May not get to all of them, but I will certainly go back and look at them afterwards. Any questions, please put them in there. And as I've always said, there are other demonstrators on here, and if I can't answer as we go, they can usually answer things for you. What other things do I want to mention? Oh, I'm celebrating 15 years as a demonstrator this month. So I do have a special out for that. If you're on my newsletter, you will have received information about it. For any order, I can't remember all the details myself. But let me know if you're interested. I will give a 15% discount for any order over $15 during the month of September. So just reach out to me if you didn't get the email. And if you want to sign up for my email, the information is in the header of this video. So it's there for you. And you can always reach out to me on Facebook or whatever. So my question for you, as I'm going to switch the camera down and show you a couple things on my desk, is today was back to school for my 3 youngest grandchildren. They are grades 3, 5, and 7. Do you remember when you were in any of those grades? I certainly don't. But I thought, as I was trying to think of what question to ask you, what is one of your favorite memories of your first day back at school? Did you do pictures like everybody does now? And I personally really like seeing those pictures because a lot of my family is far away and I don't get to see them in person, but I feel like I've been there when I get to see those pictures. So share that with everybody. And I will see if I can switch this camera over and do this. And the other question for tonight, because we had issues last week with the sound, please let me know if it's any better. I think I know what I did incorrect, and I've fixed it tonight, I hope. So here on my seeing my friends after being away. Yes, Sharon. Good. That's my granddaughter. She was so excited to go back and see her friends at school. So um, here on my desk, I also have this came in my order today, talking about the next 3 paper pumpkin, next 3 monthly paper pumpkin, I should say. So we have a Halloween one, we have a Christmas, and another Christmas. So if you're interested in those, be sure and check it out because I'm sure they will be great. I'm going to get the paper pumpkin one for sure because it has treat holders for Halloween. Sound is great. Thanks, Bonnie. Carmen always loved new school supplies. Yes, yes. Good to hear. Okay, a couple things that I got in my order today that I just wanted to show you in person. Page 19 are these adhesive back sequins and gems. It's pointing here, but there's only a few, but these are the package. And I'll see if I can get them out of here without it being too noisy and just show you how, whoa, there's even a couple came off, but they'll stay in the bag. Look at how glimmery they are. Wow. I can see us making lots of very pretty things with those. 10.25 and you get 180 of them. So great value there. And the other one that I got was a paper. And no, I didn't just order these 2 things. I needed cardstock, so I did get a box full of cardstock as well. This paper, metallic and shimmer, 6x6 specialty. For $7, you get 12 single-sided sheets, 4 of 3 different colors, and I was totally impressed. Look at the fallish colors. And probably even for Halloween. I know, Linda, you're on here, and Halloween is one of your special holidays of the year. So this is a beautiful paper. It feels almost like the glimmer paper we get. It's called and shimmer. But of course, none of this color or anything comes off on it. So just thought I'd share those with you. Here's a card made by just cutting out a piece of it and leaving the color around. So lots of possibilities there. And this is the paper I'm going to use tonight. The Gingham Cottage. It is a $41 pack, but you get, I always forget, 48 sheets. So, and mine's falling apart. you get all of these colors. So you have blacks, yellow, red, orange, again, great Halloween colors, the greens, and different patterns on different sides. So it is a great pack, and I decided tonight I would use it, not very much of it, to make this card for you. It's a card that was designed and shared by Papercraft Studio. And I'm sorry, I don't remember her name and I don't remember where she was from, but any of you that have heard me talk about this, I love checking out videos and seeing new things. So this is from there. So for her card, she has got basically a layer, a card base, a layer here that was embossed with the, watch, I don't dump my papers all over, the new Leaf Fall embossing folder. It is really a nice folder. And I really like if you can see the angle is to where you can do part of a card, or as Lillian taught us the other night, if any of you have watched her video, how to do just part of the envelope flap. I love that idea, Lillian. So I did copy you, but we share things so well that I'm sure that it will be fine. So that's the leaf folder that I did the embossing here and the embossing on this part of the focal point. The die stitched so sweetly, dies, cut the circle out. These two pieces of paper are the same size, which I will give you in a minute, and they're just offset. And then I put some of the glossy dots just to give it a bit of bling when I was done with it. But the focal point that I want to work on and show you how I did it is from the Dragonfly Garden set. And it's this particular one. I have done some preparation, so you don't have to watch me do all the pieces, because I'm sure most of you do know how to do those things. Let's see if I can get a piece of side of this that looks half decent. So when you're working with vellum, most of the time you do not want to color on the side that's going to be up. Like in this one, I colored on the back side. That's what I'm doing here. And that's why I put my little mark on it to make sure I knew which side I should be coloring on. And because I'm using the mint macaron, I was going to say, just a minute, what color is that? It is, yes, the mint macaron is in that. I go to my designer paper and see what colors are there and then pick my cardstock from that. So I'm using the mint macaron, so I decided I would color with mint macaron, and these are Night of Navy, believe it or not. They don't look dark, but that's what's in the center. So on the back side, all I was doing, oh, look at that one. It came apart. Guess I won't use that end. Let's try this one. It's a bit lighter, but it is Night of Navy. So you can color, and it will show on the right side of your vellum after you've done that. And I'm not too worried about going over the line because there is a punch that punches it out. So I did his or her body. And then, because I want to do a little bit of shading, and this is not my forte, as you've probably heard me say, I'm going to put just a little bit of the blue, and then I'm going to work my way with the dark green and the light green. And I did not look up what colors dragonflies come in. I'm just picking colors that I like. And you can blend them. That's why they're called blends. However, and I'm sure others of you on here have done a lot more of this than I have and have some tips, so please feel free to share. Like I said before, invite your friends to watch. If you're watching on YouTube, I will link at the end of it to some other videos I have using vellum to try and help you with making the best use of that type of paper. And I just wanted a subtle coloring on here. You can see if you wanted darker, you would certainly pick darker colors, but with mine, the other thing that works well, and I don't have, just a minute, I have, no, that one I think is just about empty. I did watch a video today about using the Wink of Stella, and I'm going to try something with that after too. Not today, but later. So once it's done, we do have the punch, and you can punch them out, and you do end up getting a little one out as well. Always turn your punch upside down like this, and then it's going to be that way. So just because I've got both colored, I am going to punch out both. And we'll see. There's a little tiny one, isn't he cute? Too. So Vellum is a great paper to use for any kind of the backing, like putting layers behind things. There's lots of samples out for that. So those are my colored dragonflies. Now I'll just share these sizes with you, and we will put the card together. Just checking. It's all a card made with glimmer paper and the aspen die. Yes, yes, Betty. The aspen die is a great die for putting glimmer paper or paper you have colored with blends in behind it. So 11 by 4 1/4, which is our normal card size, folded at 5 1/2. And hope you'll stay to the end. I'm going to do a draw again for the 5 cards because I still have quite a few. And I'll try to remember to let you know who won last week's card. Not like last week when I forgot that and had to post it afterwards. So anyway, I did let you know when I did mail the cards. So hopefully you're getting them. Here is the embossed layer. So you can see it just goes one corner. Because we've got pieces on here, I did turn it around, and because I've got ink on it, I want to cover that with my paper. So I'm going to put it like that. These 2 pieces are 4 3/4 by 1 3/4. And like I said, I'm using mint macaron, and I'm using a black rather than the yellow this time. So they're going to go just offset like so. Then I have a circle. I have an embossed circle that I'm going to offset as well. This is for the inside, and then I have my, my little words that I'm going to put down here with a piece of ribbon. So let me know. Bonnie, you got your card. That's good. Yes, I have the Christmas card class next week, and I managed to get the kits ready and mailed out on Monday, and I heard from one of the ladies who had registered that she got her kit in Edmonton yesterday. So as much as I say I never know what Canada Post is doing, they obviously did a good job this time because she has received her kit already. I like to turn my card over rather than running my hands here, because that's probably how I got that, was just not paying attention to what I was doing with that. I'm going to then mount, and I did mount the embossed circle with dimensionals, but the rest of it is basically what I call flat glue, because again, I'm always concerned about layers going in the mail. I do mail a lot of cards, and I don't want them coming back because of postage. I did find out, for those of you who have ever wondered, we made, I think it was in our Friday Zoom class a couple weeks ago, we made 4 by 4 cards. And I took one to the post office here in Spruce Grove, and the lady said, yes, it would go in the mail just like that. We did not have to worry about the size of it. I do believe the 3x3 that Stampin' Up sells and we do currently have in our catalog, I do believe those will not be, you cannot send them through the mail. And I understand, and I don't know if any of you on here are from the US, but I understand the regulations there might be a bit different. I see someone that says, Facebook user, I enjoy all your great ideas. Just a reminder that when it says Facebook user like that, when I'm reading it, when I'm live, that means that you have not given StreamYard permission to show your name there. There's a link at the top of each of my, sorry, busy doing two things at once here. At the top of this video, where I put in the description and what I was going to be doing and everything, there's a link that says connect to StreamYard, give permission. You only have to do that once. And then the next time you and I are both on this group, it will show up, your name will show up. And I do appreciate being able to see who it is, but I will be able to see when I go back to the group afterwards. So, okay, so for this, because it's such a tiny thing, I did adhere this with regular liquid glue. And you can see I had to restamp it because I had extra color on it. And again, the liquid glue is great because you can wiggle it around till it's set. And then I'm going to put that over the ribbon. This ribbon is gray granite shimmer ribbon. So you can see it does have a shimmer to it. And to make that type of bow, basically figure out, I think it's about a 6-inch piece I started with. Figure out where you want it and make your bow and stick it together with a glue dot, or your, I don't know if you'd call that a bow. I guess you do. Actually, I'm going to put my glue dot just there. Get it off my scissors. And something like that. I do need my large scissors for trimming it because I want both ends to be at an angle. I'm then going to use another glue dot to attach the, oh, Linda, you can see the name. Yes, you can when you're on the Facebook page, you can see the name. It's just that I can't, so I can't comment to that person specifically, but that's okay. I will check it out afterwards. But just a reminder, it's a one-time thing. So there is my ribbon, and then I'm going to use some of the mini dimensionals because this is just a mini thing, right? Oh, of course, put it in the wrong place. Oh well. And they will, by putting the dimensionals on either side like that, it should fit over the ribbon and not be too large. So the only other thing that needs to be, of course, is our dragonfly. And once you put it on there, you can see that it does have some color. It didn't look quite like that when I was doing it. I like to curl gently. You don't want to rip it, but curl the wings. And then to make them, I'm going to put him down. I keep calling him him, but I'm going to just put a couple of dimensionals there. And to make his wings pop, these are a little bit flat because I did not do this, but I'm going to take a couple of pieces of this and layer them here so that when I attach him, it will have some substance and it won't flatten. And, well, it might show a little bit, but I think it's better to have it pop up than. And just however you want. So he's quite flat there, and then this is going to have his wings popped up. I like him. And having the punch is just fantastic because you can you don't have to fussy cut it or anything. For the inside, I have my regular 5 1/4 by 4. I have this strip that is 4 by 1/2, and I'm just going to attach it at the bottom. I'm just trying to see if I had any space on the other one. I want to show you what I think I'll put the blacker side down. Just a little bit of, and again, didn't have it quite there. So look at that. You can move it. What ink did you stamp the butterfly with? I stamped it with Stays On, thinking that I was going to color it. And then I realized that with Vellum, I stamp on the back, color on the back from where I stamped. So I didn't really have to. But good question. Thank you for asking. I did have the Stays On here. Stays On is a permanent ink that will not run if you do color over it. So for something that you're going to color, you do want that. One of the things, well, a couple things to remember. It has an odor. It comes with a cover to try and keep the smell in there. And I did, actually, I can still smell it. I did put dimensionals here to try and hold the cover, but it's not staying stuck very well. And you do need Stays On cleaner to clean your stamps afterwards. So I usually have that with my Stays On, like close by, and it comes with a pretty worn out dauber on the end, but see, there's still liquid there. And it has an odor as well. Perfect for cleaning all kinds of ink, including solvent. Do be aware that if you use them on photopolymer stamps, you should clean them immediately because I understand that it might damage them somewhat. But thank you for asking. Okay, so what I did with this was I really like this punch that has this shape, the very best. Whoops, hold it some way so it's not glaring too bad. So I was able to, even though I put the designer paper on there, I was able to punch it. And I did all 4 corners. Those of you who have been with us on the Zoom with Friends on Friday, you know that we have what we call Diana corners. Diana, you're on here, I see, and she has quite often used pieces of designer paper to make designs on the corners, which look awesome. And I thank her for sharing that with us. But like I say, this punch, when I got it, I thought, oh, I really like it. And I think for this particular case, it really does add quite a bit. So there is the inside of that one and the inside of that one. So you can see how different it looks. Now, I did bring my Wink of Stella brush over here, and I'm going to see if I can not make a mess and add some Wink of Stella to his wings. Oh, yeah. So again, I do, even though I'm going to do the draw tonight with the tool, the giveaway tool it's called, I will go through the comments because there are people that comment after they can't get to the live, so they comment on the replay, and I will include their name in the draw for this for next time. Sorry, I'm just going to add it to this one while I've got the pen out because you can see this one I added a little more color. I used, I think it was Blackberry Bliss with the yellow on that one. So, and for some reason, they've always said to store these this way up, which to me doesn't make sense because I'd like my Wink of Stella to go that way. Where are my embellishments? So for this one, I don't remember the exact colors of these, and I don't know, I didn't write them down, but I am going to use definitely these green ones, I'm going to call them. And I find it probably easier to use. And when you go to put them on, I usually just kind of wander with them on my tool or my scissors, or I don't, and I don't know how some people do it, but I've seen lots that pick them up with their fingers and put them on, but I can't do that. They get stuck and I can never get them off my fingers. So I too use my take your pick tool or my scissors, and I do have, thanks to Sharon, I do have some tweezers too. So I have a variety of things that I can use for that. So there is our card that I wanted to share with you tonight. Let me know, do you like the green? Do you like the yellow? Do you like them both, or do you like them none? What other color would you make it in? And I'm going to share a few cards that I have received. Beautiful cards. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you. I appreciate everyone. Please bring your friends. Have them come and watch with us. It would be great. So I have received this one from Karen, and it's done with vellum and some different kind of embellishment dots. Black and, well, virtually black and white. Another great choice. This one from Karen Yeomans, and she has done the embossing folder on the envelope. And look at this. This is gorgeous. It's done on watercolor paper. I'm guessing she colored the stamp and stamped with it. I didn't ask her specifically, but layer of white and white and the green. Beautiful card, Karen. Thank you. Another one from Gail with the harvest paper that was in the celebration and the tree embossing. And look at the little acorns. Cute, cute, cute. Thank you, Gail. Beautiful card. This is from Nancy from our card swap. She's in our downline, and we do a card swap each month if you want to. No pressure. Use the dies, use the birds, the bird colored to match that. Beautiful coloring, Nancy. Thank you. And this one, I just wanted to show you what we did last week in our Zoom with Friends. This is from the celebration again, the world of, oh, I can't remember. Anyway, that paper that we all liked. And you open it up and you've got a fancy fold. It will stand up and a ribbon to tie it. But I leave it open because then I can show people what the card looks like. So, thank you, thank you. Now, great colors. Purple would look nice. Yes, Carmen, it probably would, wouldn't it? Okay, the card from last week that I did do the draw for goes to Bonnie. So I will be sending that to you, Bonnie R. Thank you. And I'm going to now see if I can switch to my screen where you have been commenting and the screen share has been happening, which is here. So there are 8 entries. Boy, and there's 5 cards to give away. Let's see what happens here. Carmen. And as before, I cannot take any names out, so you might win again. I should be singing, right? No, you don't want to hear me sing. Carmen. Okay. A third one, probably not. Linda. So if you're inviting your friends, let them know there's a chance they could win if they comment on the night as I'm doing it. That would be great. Faye, and that's number 4. So we need one more. And that's the other thing that I know if your name is not appearing on what I can see, it won't appear in this draw. So, and Linda, good job, ladies. Thank you for your comments, and I will get those cards in the mail to you. Let me see if I can figure these buttons out again. Here we are. Okay. Solo, but I want to take that one out. And you get to see me. So much fun to stamp with you and love sharing things with you. Please do keep in touch. You know where to find me if you have any questions, concerns, anything that you want to know or want me to try and share with you. I would love to research it and do it with you. So let me know. And hopefully we will see you next time. Take care now.